I'm Wendy Davidson, a traffic engineer with TRL software, and TRL are here today at JCT launching SCOOT8 AI, our latest and newest and most up-to-date version of Scoot.
And what does SCOOT8 AI do?
In a nutshell, it is the biggest advancement for Scoot over the last years. What we're doing is we are looking at optimization on the network basis. We're looking at multimodal priorities, so taking into account pedestrian scoot, bus priority, and then optimization of your general traffic network as well. Again, as I say, we've moved from the node-based scoot that we traditionally had, and now we're looking at a network view. We're looking at predicting the future, so we can give predictions 5 to 15 minutes in advance. We're looking at giving optimization recommendations to engineers. So essentially what we're trying to do with SCOOT8 is make the engineer's life easier by predicting what is going to happen in their network after the neural network has actually learned the patterns for that network, and making the life of an engineer much easier, essentially.
So what you're basically saying is you're going to take traffic signals and you're going to change the phasing to stop traffic jams happening. So basically you're going to work out a traffic jam is going to happen and you're going to mitigate against it as best you can before it actually does.
Yep, that's pretty much in a nutshell, to be honest. So we're not going to make the changes. So there's going to be a phased release of SCOOT8 AI. So initially what we'll do is we'll have a learning period where the neural network will learn the network. It will then go into the recommendation period. So it will go into a period where it makes recommendations for the traffic engineer to review what's actually happening in their network. So still that decision lies with the traffic engineer. We're not going to take that element away, but we are going to aid the traffic engineer with more information, more data and more tools to optimize their network.
Scoot has been around in one guise or another for 50 odd years, and many of the people in this room have used it for an awful long time. How different is SCOOT8 AI to the Scoot that they first used?
I think my colleague Chris Cattell described it as the difference between a Mark I Golf and a Golf you'll see on the road today. So what we've done is built on that foundation. I mean, we're not going to change that. Scoot is the industry recognised standard for adaptive control. So we've built on that foundation, and we're taking it to the new level, the new challenges that are faced, the net zero challenges that we have that are all political. We're working with the local authorities to achieve those goals. So I go back to Chris's analogy of if you compare a Mark I Golf to a Golf today, we've moved Scoot along. We've still got the foundations correct, but we're building on those blocks.
And has SCOOT8 AI been implemented, or is it being implemented now, or is it still a conceptual thing?
We are currently working with TFGM. So we did a lot of research with the Alan Turing Institute to develop our neural networks, and then we have implemented them in a region in Ancoats, which is where we've done all our testing, and then we are currently going into the learning phase with TFGM.
And then I also read somewhere that you were doing something in Milton Keynes.
Yeah, so Milton Keynes have very ambitious goals, and so we are working in partnership with Milton Keynes to deliver those ambitious goals. So again, they do a lot of work with automated vehicles. They have a blank canvas for us to work with at the moment, so we are implementing SCOOT8 there to help them with their future aspirations.
Now, I used to live near Milton Keynes and I used to work in Milton Keynes. How does Scoot work when there are so many roundabouts?
SCOOT8 works slightly different to the Scoot that we're familiar with. So SCOOT8 takes it from no longer being a node or a region-based implementation. We look at the network as a whole. So where people are coming in from those roundabouts, we're looking at that longer journey rather than that individual region. So that gives us a network view, so we can cope with the inflows from the roundabouts.